Champions Cup on the PS4. This is gonna be, well, I hope it's gonna be a very good game. It's gonna be the grudge match. I don't know what happened there. Something behind me. Did you just let rip?
I was confident your voice is having your nose pinched out.
I thought you'd let rip then. As you can see, this is very professional. I'm already on. This is why the missus isn't usually in the room. I think she'll let rip. I had like that, something like that. Yeah, well, I've got to talk like this because you just warned me about not waking the kids up, so I have to talk a different tone. Yeah, I have to because I have to go to the quieter voice because of you and the children, and the kick is on. So what was I saying? Yeah, so this is basically hi Groovy. I can tell you what, it's good to have the dog coming for professionalism, isn't it? Mrs. claims she's talking in a different voice. I think she'll let rip. Dog looks laid out. So the riot's been in there. So the security, yeah. Oh, it's crazy. Right, I will get onto it. So I feel like it's all gone Pete Tong. So we're basically going to see the first 10 of highlights. I think Dandy won the toss. Oh, there's a nice double skull to start off with. And has decided to receive, as you'd expect. Swallowing Heat is there. But what I'm really happy about is this man, Griff Orbwall. Let's have a nice look at him. There he is. What a hero. We love Griff. And I've messed with the camera. To my knowledge, he took... Oh, he didn't take it. I think Cass wanted to take the Nuffle Altar, but it's actually Dandy's ground, so he wasn't able to. But he's still gone for Griff anyway, what's interesting, because obviously Griff's awesome. But that is a lot of cash he had. Did he have enough for anything else? Let's have a look. If it lets me. No. And Dandy's got the fame, by the way. But Swollen Heat. Bloody hate that. It's only a problem when it's bloody... Oh, for God's sake. I will get this stuff in a minute. It's on highlighted thing is. Come on, off we get. There we go. So, yeah, like I was saying. You're going to bed? 10:30, yeah. Okay. So, Frenzy, is going to pile on? Yeah, that's a good call not to pile on. Yeah, what I was basically going to say is obviously this is what some say is the biggest game of the round. Obviously, it's going to be a grudge match. Dandy and Cass just don't like each other. A lot of smack talk being done. And whoever wins, I'm sure, will be bragging. But yeah, so he's gone for Griff. I'm a big fan of Griff, as you know. I think he's the best star player in the game. The only reason I might not have took him because obviously he does have some agility 4 pieces. But you can't really go wrong with Griff Oldwald. And here comes the foul. Calcium Cass loves the foul. And here comes the first one. And it's a KO. Is it sending off? No. Interesting. Oh, and he's trying to dodge. He'll eat that. Interesting that he fouled an Orc lineman. I think I'd have personally would have waited for a better piece, but hey, it's worked, and that's all what matters. It'll be interesting to see if Dandy decides to do the same. I mean, it's just crazy. 4 games are playing at the same time. 4 championship games. Here comes the Parlon piece. Now, this is going to be interesting. Yeah, you see, Dandy respects Cass's fouls there because obviously, usually you'd see him pile in. Now, Dandy's not daft. He knows if he'd gone pile in there, he was going to get boot with a dead player, what would not have been smart. So, I like what he's done there. Very smart. And the troll behaves itself. Oh, where's the troll going? There he goes. He's off on a jolly. Oh, there you go. That's what usually happens to man. Bonehead. I tell you one thing. I don't know about anyone else, but what I've realised is, and this is probably a lot of bollocks, but if you use your big guy, the first action of a 10, it usually rolls a 1. Don't know why. Oh, it does for me anyway. And first action rolls a 1. Bloody big guys. Fucking hate them. Here we go. Here comes a Palon anyway. So he's used his guard. It's a nice effect. Have a bit of that. Oh, and he's broke. No, this is a pylon. This is a pylon every day of the week, for even on a Sunday. It's another KO. So Calcium Cass, the great white shark, is biting the orcs to pieces. And that AV9 doesn't hold up at all. I'm sure Cass will be delighted with the start to his game. When I talk to him, he's like, look, Bernie, you know, I'm always confident. I'll always try and win the game, but I am the underdog here. This Orc team's a very good team. And, oh, there we go. Born to die. Well, always. What's always? Born to die? But yeah, so the Orcs needed that. They really need to get a removal because just losing numbers a bit there, wasn't they? I presume we'll see the kill come in as well. But yeah, it would have been a good game anyway. Even if these two guys were good mates, it would have been a good game. Both good coaches, but because there's a bit of spice, and they don't like each other. Really don't like each other, these two. So there's a lot at stake here. Now, will he follow this time? He may do this time. He does. He's right next to Griff. Will he pile on? He does. He wants a bit of that attrition what Cass has had. Doesn't get it though. Yeah. I figured that out, Legend. It shouldn't be. And the way the numbers are generated, apparently, it shouldn't work like that. But I seem to find out. I mean, sometimes I'll maybe do the third or fourth movement. It might still roll a 1. But I know almost, say if the first movement of the turn, say if I do it 10 times, at least 5 or 6 of them will be 1s. So I'm really scared to do anything with it first, even if it's just to hit something. I just can't stand big guys. I hate them. I hate them with a passion. Mummies I don't mind because obviously, you know, and anything without loner I can deal with that. But who does people think will win today? Will Griff carry Cass through, or will we see the Spaniards strike a victory for Spain? Because the Spaniards have been terrible, aren't they? 3 UC guys crashing out. There's another 2 UC guys playing. Dandy isn't a UC member, I don't think, but he is from Spain, so sort of in their crew, isn't he? So the thing I don't like is Swallowing Heat. That I just hope Swallowing Heat doesn't ruin this game. I really, really hope that does not, because that would be sad. I'm just glad that we've got Griff Obold on the pitch. I love Griff. He's one of the better players as well, I think. And the thing about Griff is all his rerolls are built in, really, aren't they? Apart from picking the ball up. Sprint, sure feet, dodge, reroll, fend, block, strength 4, agility 4. Gotta love it. And there you go. And he's bowling it again. This time it wasn't the first move. It still did do it. It's just. But what can you do? You really need an ogre, don't you? For humans, just add some beef. So even though you don't like big guys, you've got to take one, and that's the problem, isn't it? And here comes Griff. Doesn't do frick all that time. Build him up, and he fails him. Yeah, you want to try and keep Griff safe if you can, mate. Don't want to be losing that, man. Anybody would like to predict who will win? Here comes another dirty play. Foul, he's going for the killer. It's only +2 to the assist though, because there's a marked up. And it doesn't work. But it's well worth it. Absolutely well worth it. Interesting to see a dirty play with kick. Interesting. Oh. So it was Panic, isn't it? Optimus Burn. Well, I had an Optimus Burn in my Nagel team this season, and he got killed by a rock. So the guard in there, they're really good, the Blackhawks. When they've got block and guard together, it's lovely, isn't it? 2 strength 4 pieces there, guarding away. And that's why this is so bad for Cass, is that the ogre just won't get up, will he? Ooh, is this going to be vanity? Is he thinking, God damn it, I'm going to vanity it? Nope. Oh, in your playoff game, were you Orcs against, is it Wad Pom Pom's Case Dwarfs? If it is, congratulations. So a good day for the Orcs then, if that's the case. I always have to double check because you usually lizards, aren't you? But I'm sure you was Orcs this season, so well done to you. I've still not had any response from Nathriel, or Nathriel, how you pronounce it, for my game this week. For some bizarre reason, it's not letting me message him, but Groovy was a good mate of his, obviously. He's messaged him and he knows about it, and he hasn't got back to me. And it's a bit annoying because we've had all this time for him to get back in contact with me. And I'm at work next couple of days, so I don't know what's going to happen. But yeah, good to see the Orcs get one done. I have a soft spot for the Orcs. Always fun. Now this is the problem. If this ogre's got to get back up on it. It's got to get back up. Now where's he going with this? Where is he going with this guy? So this is big. He's knocked out. He was fouled and knocked out. Got a damn tackle piece there. Interesting. Right. And the ogre gets up. Good lad. Ogre's finally at the pie. Yeah. Yeah. Sure is. And this is, I mean, when I spoke to Cass was saying exactly the same thing. It was like, yeah, it is a super tough matchup. But, you know, Cass will keep it as good as he gets. And Dandy, you know, he's a good coach. This was never a gimme. This is always, you know. Griff getting it done. Punches a little hole in there. Can there somehow, I don't know. If you can somehow remove this guy with this guy. But the angle's not there really, is it? Because then he could have maybe got this guy through on a 3+ dodge and maybe hit the thing. Oh, he's got it as well. He's gone for the 1 die now then. This is now becoming interesting. There's a chance. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh god, 5, 6, 7. Smack. It's there if he wants it. The problem is, he's leaving this guy to be saved. If he goes through and fails. I think that's basically what he's taking his time for. Obviously, Calcium Cass is usually very quick at going through his turns, but I think he's torn between, you know, maybe trying to take this guy out or going for the big thing. The problem is, even if he does knock this guy down, he's got an agility 4 blodger here ready just to pick the ball back up. So I think I'd probably play a bit conservative, but. And this is tough as well because obviously the guard here is nicely placed, so he's offering assistance to both these. So he could get a 1 die on this, but that's not exactly great, is it? Now, where's this going? Is he going to try and push it through? Nope. He's gone for it! After all that! Oh, what's he going to do now? Is it worth a reroll? It is. Oh, and he's got a skull. Well, it was the risk, wasn't it? And he got through. Wow. Good effort. The problem now, though, is it lets the Orcs, well, go up here, doesn't it? It was the risk reward. What was he going to do? Was he going to try and stay back and try and contain him? Or was he going to go for glory? And he went for glory and he almost pulled it off. Almost. Griff's still in a dangerous position here, though. He's got to be careful of. Got to go for the humans. Yeah, he did. You know, he's not going to die wandering, is he? I mean, if I'm the Orc player, I'm worried about Griff being here. Because he's the sort of guy you'd quite happily cage dive into as well if he sideline cages, because it's Griff. So this is where the big strength advantage of the Orcs helps. Yeah. He might, you know what? He might take a shot with Griff here. Wouldn't be the worst thing. Or could he possibly surf this guy? He's got this guy here with Frenzy. Dodge comes in. Oh, Wang. My name is Wang. One of my favourite names. This is terrible though for him, isn't it? He would not wanted this. And there goes another one. And this time, Death by Star player is KO'd. Yeah. One thing you don't want to do with humans is have a big massive brawl in the middle with the Black Orcs, and that's what it's ended up being like. I mean, he hasn't been helped because his ogre's been just been fucking stupid, hasn't he? Oh, he dodged away. He's gonna go for Griff. No, not Griff. Uh-oh, Griff's in trouble, but he has got fens, so he won't be able to pile on. So there. He looks like he's a bit confused now. Like, oh, it's pile on there. So that's nice play from Dandy though. Make sure he's going nowhere. Although, yeah, 3+. Yeah, it could still do it, but it's nowhere near. So this is it. I mean, the Orcs are in complete control now. It's funny Blood Bowl, isn't it? Because after the first couple of turns, the Orcs had lost 2 players, including the Trolley thing. Crikey, do you know what? It's like, how can I put it? It's like, oh my god, you know what? He might have to score early because, you know, he's losing too many players. And then all of a sudden, the Orcs get a bit of attrition, and now he's in cruise control. Croxigo. You say Croxigo, but if anyone ever saw me Invitational Cup, my ogre went bonehead almost every single game, and then in the World Cup, he was bonehead, I think, 83% of the game. Or it was first half. So, my Croxigos are nowhere near as bad. Uh-oh. Oh, it's a double one! He went for the surf. And it did not come off. And all of a sudden, it's gone Pete Tong, hasn't it? And that means he'll get surfed. Well, the crowd, very sympathetic with Calcium Cass and decide not to beat the crap out of his player. But yeah, this to me, this half's gone now. I don't know about you. I don't see any way Cass is going to be able to get this ball off him. But like I've said, you know, when I've been in playoffs, as anyone who's sad enough to watch my games, well, no, I base a lot of my games go to overtime. It could, yeah, exactly. And you've just got to accept, all right, Dandy's going to score this half. Fair enough. To me now, it's all about, can I take any of his players, or can I save my own players from getting taken out? And then obviously second half, my whole point is try and score as late as possible, and then whatever happens, we'll try and win it in overtime. And that's basically what Cass should be thinking now. Oh, and he's going for Griff again. He wants Griff gone, doesn't he? And you can understand that. He's got Fenn, so that'll stop the pile on again, though. So he gets one hit, and he's fine. Fenn's such a good skill. You don't think it's that good of a skill until you see piling on kill come after you. And then you're like, thank fuck I've got it. But yeah, Cass is getting pushed about all over the place here. Hopefully we might see. Well, and that's the thing as well, is it? Just like Freeman just said. I was just about to say, well, it's all right. We'll see the Griff Orwell show in the second half. Yeah, but what if Sweltering Heat takes him out? That's the thing, isn't it? Personally, if he scores turn 8, you're praying Griff fills the Sweltering Heat on your turn 8, and then obviously he'll be back for the thingy. Best thing for everything though would just get change of weather. I don't care if it's rain or a snowstorm, as long as it's not Sweltering Heat, because I just think it's awful. We're here to see a good close game between two coaches. We know there's Kaz dice and all that sort of stuff. We accept that. But one thing I don't accept is this bloody Sweltering Heat where a team could end up with like 7 players against 11. And Bonehead for Sergeant Buffon. It's funny because Jimmy Fantastic, obviously, he named his tree after Buffon. And it was the worst one ever. Yeah, exactly, Hunter. Exactly. Fenn's a good skill, and if people don't like Fenn, go and play against peasants. Bloody hell. But yeah, it's all about now making sure. Hey, and Anya. What have you missed? Well, it was an interesting start to the show with me and the missus. And then Cass got a few removals early, knockouts. He fouled one, got away with it. He then knocked out a troll, so it looked like, oh, hang on a minute, with Griff on the board, Dandy may have to be forced to score early. But then Dandy's Orcs got into the groove. They've removed 2 players also. But then, for some reason, Dandy came across with a bit of a defence. Wasn't the greatest defence. And Cass had the choice, do I go for it and do a 3+ dodge 1 die on the ball carrier, or do I basically stay back here and help defend? In the end, he didn't. He went for it. He got a 1 die. I think it was both down. He rerolled to a skull, so he failed. And then down here, he had a 1 die frenzy, try and frenzy piece off, and he got skull, reroll skull. And then, he's gone. He don't like Griff, does he? And that's his last reroll. And don't forget, you cannot Apo. Oh, Griff! Oh, he's knocked out. Griff is out. He will get 2 goals to get him back. So yeah, so he rolled skull and skull, and because he failed that, he had a guy here, and he got saved. But luckily, the crowd was all right with him. That was this guy here. So as you can see, but he's got a lot of talent here. So even if Griff didn't come back, he's still got some agility 4 pieces. So he's got a lot of talent. Griff's not scared of cat. He's just been scrapping with about 4 orcs, about 4 or 5 10s by himself, while the ogre just does fuck up. I really want to see this Sweltering Heat go, though. Really don't like it. Farm him. Well, the thing is, he's left. Oh yeah, but he's there, isn't he? Yeah, alright, fair enough. What do you do? I'd probably just have a blitz with this guy, to be fair. So I don't think I'd have got these guys up. I mean, is he going to go for the foul? I think he's going to go for the foul. He'll blitz this orc first then, to try and freeze other people up. And he gets it. The orc, Sergeant Buffon, well done, son. Boom, have it. And there we go. And he even did the go for it. Well done, Sergeant Buffon. And then these guys. So this is nice. This is what I'm saying. It's probably the weakest of the Black Hawk, but it's still strength 4. And this is what you've got to do as a coach. You know you can't stop him from scoring, so you have to try and think of something what will help your team. Now, if you injured this guy, that's going to really help. You might get sent off, but that's the risk you take. That's what the dare plays are there for. He's already done his kick, so... And a KO. There you go. He might come back, he might not. And the dare play's still on the pitch. So... But again, both teams will have 2 chances to get the KOs back. Obviously, there you go. There's the 3 there, and obviously here's them. And they had obviously one guy. This guy, he was saved. Yeah, until Griff score. So recast scores for the Orcs. So the Orc fans will be extremely happy with that. And Calcium Cass will have to... He's not out of this. He needs Griff back, though. Definitely needs Griff back. Well, the Troll's back, and the Lineman's back. The Black Hawk isn't. Oh, see? You obviously heard S. Hunter saying Griff's a scaredy cat. Griff was like, hold my beer. Let me in. What you finish with a swollen here or something like that. The Ogre's out, so that's good. Optimus Bairn's out, so that's good. And he's got nobody in Swelton Heat. So that's good for Cass, because I would be quite happy to have all my 11 players in here for Swelton Heat, so the back next turn. Will he try a 110 with Griff Oberwald? Don't think he's got the manpower, not with the Ogre out. Yeah, is the only time I wish my players get taken off for Heat is now. But I really hope we get change of weather, so please change of weather. That's what we need. Because we're not going to get an extra 10 because we've got the security gate. I love the security gate. You can just set up your defense, can't you? If you score 10, you're 10-8 or you're 10-16, you know you're not going to get extra 10, so that makes it so much easier to sort your defense out. That poor Goblin's going to get it. Has he got a pile in on piece? There he is. This bad boy is going straight for this Goblin. Definitely going to get that Goblin. I mean, is he close? He probably won't be close to level up, is he? Yeah, but hell. Might as well take him out. Take as many pieces as you can. Interesting setup, though. I think personally we'll go for the 110. I think he'll mince this bad boy. Maybe with 3 dice with this guy. And then foul with this guy, whatever he can. Then that's what we're going to see. And he's got the reroll as well, so that's always nice. So you sort of feel like this game, with the status of this game, and obviously being a grudge match and everything else, you sort of got a feeling it's going to go into overtime. To be fair, a lot of the games are stream going to overtime, so grab your popcorn, grab your drinks, whatever, food, and sit back and enjoy this second half and possibly overtime. Because it's going to be good. Here we go. And, 82 get the extra roll. They do have the fan factor. But it makes no difference. And they also have a cheerleader as well. That's good to know. Yep. So we're going to have the 3 die on this. So Sweltering Heat unfortunately hasn't gone. I'm just confused why he hasn't marked them up. He's I just don't get it. Have that. Yeah, that was always going to happen. Thanks for coming, Goblin. But why didn't he base any of these up? Because he wasn't going to score, so surely you'd want to try and hit a few. Must admit, I don't get that. I usually know what Cass is doing, but I'm afraid you've beat me this time, buddy. Don't know what you're doing there. Oh, wicked. Jungle is massive. So, oh god, I hate this bit. Who will be out? Do the Orcs get their guard back? Nope. Do the humans? Oh yeah, they've already got theirs back. Here we go then. So, are we ready to see who's been screwed over by Sweltering Heat? Hopefully now the team has, but here we go. Oh, he's got 3 out. 3, but Griff's there. And there's none out here. Oh, Cass. How many players has he got? He might still have enough players. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I think. There's no one beyond there, is he? Yeah, 10 players, so it could be a lot worse. So, as we've said before, and I've said many times when he was on my Bretonian team, in Griff we trust. And to be honest, that's what it's going to be. When I went on that amazing run with that 6-game Bretonians, and obviously Griff was my superhero, the only issue I had with Griff was picking the ball up. He used to roll a lot of ones, and obviously it's the only thing he hasn't got a reroll built in for. It's a shame, really. I'd like to see him have sure hands. The good thing is though, he does have 10 players on the pitch, so it's you know, he's still got his killer, he's got his dead player, he's got his good catcher, you know, so he's got pieces on the pitch. You know, what he's lost, that's nothing. That's a decent piece, but again, you'd expect Griff to have the ball, and yeah, you'd like him. It's the guard, isn't it? Just have that agility 4 piece to let him move about a bit more, wouldn't it? But Griff isn't easy to take down. Griff is not an easy man to take down, so my plan would be give it to Griff and don't get him touched. Go on. I think I had Griff in my Bretonian team every game, and I don't think he actually ever got hit until the final. I just didn't. It was basically, right, Griff, your job is have the ball and score. Don't do anything else. Don't even go and hit stuff. Just stay out of action. Yeah, that's a good play using the guard there of the Yoga. So he'll get 2 die without locking himself in to the troll. He seems to be setting up for a quick score here. Don't know if I like that. But hey, Griff Cass knows what he's doing. He's dropped a few more back now. He's just setting his team up by the looks of it. So I think if you can get a couple of removals early, that would be big. That'd calm his nerves down a bit. Thinking, you know what, we're back in this. What he wants now is a nice, good first turn just to get, you know. Interestingly, he's got. To me, he's set up to go for a quick touchdown here. Where's he going to put the kick? He might just let the time run down. I don't know. We're all waiting. There we go. And what's the kickoff result? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. The good news if there is anything like good news for Cass, is the ball is miles away, so the Oaks cannot get the ball. And this is the sort of thing where, I mean, I said to Cass, look, if you want your game streamed, let me stream it. Because the last thing you want is if things are not going your way, is to be talk to people in chat and stuff. Like, if you're off screen, you can fucking shout, throw his control or whatever, and do whatever he wants. And not have to worry about, people trying to wind him up or whatever, or saying, oh, that, Because at the moment, he'll be pretty salty. Obviously, Swan Heats took 3 of his players out, 2 good pieces, so he's already a man down, and now defense blitz. It's not the end of the world. The problem is, though, he's going to be able to tag his players, and you get that guard in the right place, so it's hard for him to do anything. That's where the problem is. Because, they're only strength 3. These are strength 4. And they've got guard. And the guard together, it's a nightmare. Like I said, I wasn't a fan of this. I know what he's going to do. This guy was going to pick the ball up, give it to Griff, and it's all going to side down here. Yeah, it's not helps. Yeah, totally agree with you. And the good thing is as well, like I say, it's miles away, isn't it? The ball's miles away. So he's safe in that respect. And that's good play from Dandy. Oh, and he's KO'd him. He's gone for the guard piece. That's real nice play. And that is good play. That is good play from Cass. He knows the importance of that piece. He brings the apple out. That is a brilliant move from Cass. Top coaches will always make that call. He needed that piece on the pitch. There's no point trying to save stuff later on if you get knocked out. Don't matter. He knows how important that piece is and uses Apo. And that's very, very cleverly done by Cass. Because he will need them. He's got guard. But he's in a tough spot. He's in a big, tough spot. And the problem is as well is rerolls are more important out of the second half because these are going to take you to overtime if it gets there. Be interested to see what he does with Griff here. Oh, he's done a GFI straight off the bat. Brave man. But again, he's just trying to stop these from coming through. But I mean, look at that blitz. Has he got blotch? Yeah. See, the problem was Cass could have gone dwarfs, but it fair play to him. He said to Cass, "You all right?" He said to Duran, "I'll go humans. I'll go humans." But I wonder if he's thinking, God, if I had my dwarfs now, this would be so much different. I mean, we saw in the first half when Dandy got hold of the game was when he got them into a brawl, a big brawl in the middle, and that's something humans aren't going to win because of the strength advantage on the Orcs and the guard. So when my case dwarfs play like high strength team like these, it's if you haven't got the guard, it's so hard. So it's one of those games where Castle will have looked at and thought, you know what, I need a bit of luck, Nuffle, because I am the underdog here. And it's funny when you think you need a bit of luck, they're the games you absolutely have horrendous luck, and you've just got to hang in there and hope that the dice get good. He's doing the right thing. He's disengaging the best he can here. Oh, he's gone for the reroll. Wow, I am surprised. I won't lie. If he removes him though, this again. Nope. I am really surprised he bent the reroll there. Oh, well, I can sympathise for this because I had this all the way through the Invitational Cup and the World Cup. And now he's just going for desperation. Can it work? No. At least he didn't get sent off. Straight out with Dorset. Love it. Oh man, this is... God, this is awful, isn't it? Nothing's going his way here. And then his big guy, well behaved. That's what always annoys me as well, because you know what, if mine keeps doing this and theirs keeps doing this, you sort of think, oh right, they're both bloody useless. But when theirs is on good behaviour and yours isn't, you're like, for fuck's sake. You know, and you're like saying to your ogre, come on mate, we're a man down. Well, we're a man down. I need you to have a big second half here. And he's like, duh. Who turned off the lights? But yeah, he's lost a reroll already. That is not a good start. Apo's gone. And now he'll reroll down. It is, yeah. It is. But I mean, I remember seeing him a few times over the years. Sorry, over the seasons, especially with his dwarf run, where he looked out, he looked beat, he looked, you know, going out, and he somehow found a way to turn it around. I've even seen him do on the Xbox against Necro. He looked totally out of it, and he found a way to win. So you know, Cass is good enough to turn this around, but it's going to be bloody hard. You know. Absolutely, absolutely, Daniel. That is totally correct. The problem is he's trying to score. He's always got to start manning the fuck up and doing something. You know, all this strength, and the only strength piece you've got, really, apart from Griff, is this guy. And he's doing fuck all. And basically, Dandy's like, I'm just going to keep tagging you, and you're going to keep dodging, and you're going to keep burning rerolls, and then you're going to have none left. Do you know what I would do? I would send Griff, I'd bang him up here, about there, and then I'd hand off. And say, right, I'm in deep shit. You're the guy who gets paid all the money. Fucking win me the game. Earn it. You know what I mean? Earn your cash. Oh god, he's got Blodge. He's got such a nice team as Dandy. Oh, there's the Shofi kicking in there. Lovely. Right then, so he's going to try. And this, because the thing is, a lot of the orcs are down here. So what Cass is going to try and do, it's important that this guy dodges. With this data play, he's going to be able to sort of get himself around here a bit, isn't he? Here we go. Right. Well, that's what I'm guessing he's going to do. Oh, he's got to be careful there, though. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I know why Griff didn't get the ball, because I had a feeling that he was going to pick the ball up with this guy, hand it to Griff, and they're going to come down here and try and dominate down there, and if they couldn't, then they'd score. But obviously, because of the blitz, that just blew that plan open. Oh, there you go. Now then, can he start paying his way with a removal? Oh, almost. But a stun at this moment, he'll take anything, will Kaz. Stun is better than nothing. And he's obviously active, what helps. Griff's nicely there as well. Oh dear. Well, it in a way it's good he did that maybe first. I mean, what was the roll? Oh yeah, so he would have got away with dodging him first, but then again, oh god, if he takes him out, then again he could probably go there. Yeah, come out 10-year coma, absolutely. Oh, double skulls! So he's better reroll. And to be fair, usually you'd sort of like to let them go, but he knows if he didn't eat that, then the humans could have been right down by this. So it was a good reroll. And now the orcs are coming back. The good thing for the humans, so if they're all coming back, then he can reposition maybe a bit more. The ogre's thinking he's king of the castle by himself right in the middle. He needs this armour to hold as Dandy starts hitting hard here. Another mighty blow shot there. Dandy's bossing the game, as you'd expect at the moment. The ogre's tied up again. That's nice for Cass. Oh, that's good for Cass as well. So there's a few little things. Might not be big things, but you know, not getting knocked down means he hasn't had to take an armor roll and shit like that. Uh-oh. Oh, that puts a... It's like, oh yeah, here we go. Got a good chance here. And then splat. That orc has just deflated the full positivity in the room. And he's only 1 point away from leveling up. Do you know what? I thought he was oh, and he's got him this time. I thought he was going to try and dodge his way through then. Oh, arm holds. That's big. Just. But just is good enough. Now, this next turn's going to be really interesting to see what he does. Oh, God. But then again, it's Griff. That's nicely played from Dandy, because obviously he's got guard as well. So he now can't hit him apart from on a 1 die. He hits him with a 1 die. But what he could do is he could dodge 1, 2, 3, 4. Bang. And then come down here. Oh, he could just hit him. Have it. Oh, poor Griff. Oh no, Griff. It's like, you're going to have to hold them all off, buddy. Now, what's he going to do now, though? That's the thing. Did he just pick him up before? Oh no, he didn't just pick him up, did he? Because if he fails that dodge, this... I think I'd have liked to... Where's he going? Here he goes. Potato! Well, he's got this guy, so... Well, this guy's got a clean shot. Wow, that was a... I tell you what, the ogre's come to the party. Stunned one, knocked another one out. So so basically, his defense was trusting an ogre who had messed up most of the game. Now, what's he gonna do here though? Now that's the thing. He could go there. He could go there. But the chances are this guy's going to be able to hit. It was a nice play, but he's not going to be safe. Yeah, I think that was a yeah, because you don't want to be trying GFRs. You'd rather him do something. Yeah, so you know, like I said, Cass has done really well there. No, you can't ban a reroll there, Cass. Don't you dare ban a reroll there. Just yeah, good call. Just swear a bit. Can't ban a reroll there, and it made not much difference in the game. Right, I'm going to go get a drink. So bear with you a minute. There it is. I thought I've seemed to have misplaced my Coca-Cola, and I found it. So, Fend, beautiful. And again, Griff getting it done. Griff's still hanging in there. And while he's still got Griff, he's always going to have a chance. And obviously Fend means he disengages as well. As I just pour myself a refreshing Coca-Cola. It's not the second time that guy's been knocked out. He's out of here. But the thing is, at least Cass has given him a chance here. He's gone for the blitz here. So he's decided he's not gonna. You know what? I think that's very strange. I suppose, but then again, yeah. Yeah, scrambling across. I would have been tempted to try and get the one die on this guy, but maybe he was put off by seeing Cass do the same and it failing for Cass. And that obviously let the Orc score. So he's probably thinking, you know what, I'll get my men down here. Oh man, there we go, another nice dodge there. The Ogre's like, fuck it all, come back. The good news though, he will have, as long as he doesn't go stupid, he's got 4 humans here. And obviously his ball carrier. Oh god, he's fucking... So he can do something, Kai. He can do something in Cass here. He's done really well to get himself into this position with everything gone wrong. Obviously, just in case you just joined us, Swell and Heat's in play. None for this team, 3 for Cass. He then got a defense blitz on Cass as well. What basically knocked another player out. He used his Apo to keep him on the pitch. What was a good call because it was a guard piece. But he's got a chance now. He's got a chance. The only problem is he'll probably have to score early. But, you know one, Orcs aren't the quickest. And he hasn't got that Goblin. The Goblin's splattered, remember. I suppose the only bad thing is on the alarming, isn't he, this guy? So he's probably going to put him there. Cash will probably go there. In fact, he could just stay there, to be fair. That's a bloody decent position to have him. Nope, he's going to do that right. He's going to do it that way. Fair enough. Yeah, he is. You are absolutely right. And the good thing about Cass playing humans is quite simple. You know, people have claimed he's a one-trick pony. People have claimed he can only play Bash, and you know, and I've had the other. I mean, he's had it all like, oh, Cass can only win when he's got the numbers. But he ain't got the numbers here, and he's totally against it, and he's showing his quality. He's showing his class. Classy Cass. There you go. You know. And if he doesn't score, people tell and say, well, you know, it was a good effort, and that's all you can do. He's been patient. He's manoeuvred it well against big odds. Yeah, still a one-trick pony. Yeah. I mean, you know what he'd say to you? He'd say, "No fucks given." Who are you again? I'll see. I'll do it for him. Oh, wait up. He's gonna give it to Griff. Oh my god, do another one. I was shitting myself then. And I think he's decided, fuck this shit, in Griff we trust. And that puts him in scoring range. Because he's got sprint and he's got sure feet. And he's strength 4. And he's got blodge. And all of a sudden now, if you're a human fan or a Cass fan or Cass himself, you're feeling a lot better. Come on, I know. I just love him. People get fed up. Me having a love affair with Griff, but I love him. He's great. He's everything you want a star player. Teddy, don't tell me your score. I'll have a look after this game. Do not tell me your score. I'd like to watch it because the Shagraph stream your game. I always like to support other streamers by watching the games they've done. So please don't tell me the score, anyone. But yeah, yeah. Well, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure there will. There's 5 freaking admins, Teddy. If you want it confirmed now, well, obviously you'll have to get things to confirm it. But obviously, you saying that tells me that you won the game. So I already know who's won the game now. Well played, Teddy. You know, there is other admins you can go and ask. Exactly. So yes, well done. You've pissed me off. Congratulations. There's Gimlick. There's Azarwin. Yeah, I know, but Teddy, I'm streaming, mate. Oh yes. Oh, it's unlucky. Oh no, it isn't. I thought he went with the Spencer piece. This game, Cass has had the rough end of it, and now he's decided to trust in Griff. Give me if you when you can, if you can you confirm Teddy's game for him because he won? I'll still watch the game, but Free wants his game confirming as well. Confirm if you can. I'll confirm after this game, guys, for you all. How's that? But I think Mercy's on as well. I think he was on earlier. Anyway, back to this game. We've derailed off this game now. Right, okay. So, God, Griff's gonna have to earn his cash now, isn't he? Fuck. Oh, diving tackles there. I know Griff is good, but he's not going to go through diving tackle. What it is, though. Yeah, no, it's alright for him. It's alright. I just like watching games when I don't know the results. No playoff games. But obviously, I'm saying he wants it confirmed. He knows that it's there. So, and having 4 games at the same time. Oh, I love these playoff games. It's so exciting, and for us not to be able to stream 2 of them, it's a shame, isn't it? It's alright, Ted. It's alright. You didn't mean to do it. It's alright, mate. I know you just came to get your game thing. Don't worry about it. Oh, now Aswen's here. So there you go. There's 2 admins. Cass is proudly fighting, and that's a huge power. Yeah, big power. He's lost 2 players to Swallowing Heat. He had 2 die on the ball carrier, and it ended up being... well, he had 2 1-die attempts. First one was both down, but didn't work. He re-rolled into a skull. He then tried to save player, rolled a skull, re-rolled skull, and then ended one of his own players saved. And then second half, the Yorks got defense blitz. Oh, the dodge is being used. Oh, there's that Billy. Oh my God, the shoving's been used. Oh my God, Griff. Oh my God, what do you do? I can be your hero, baby. Oh my God. Does he need to? Does he need to? That's the thing. He's got it again. Oh my God. I don't want to move. I don't want to move because I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can only get tagged now. Well, that didn't really help much. But, oh, you know what? This is why we love Griffin here. He had to go through all that shit. He used his dodge and he used his sure feet there. And that's why he's so good. Because he has them built in, doesn't he? Griff. Oh, shit. Use Hunter, typical. That Griff's a scaredy cat. And also now it's Griff. Gotta love it. But that was huge. I mean, to be fair, Cass has deserved this. I don't know. Like I say, I try and watch games neutral, and give credit to both teams. But a lot's gone wrong for Cass this game, and he's somehow used all his experience to get it done. And that was a brave GFI after he burning it. And he's getting splattered on, but he's stunned. So we now know Griff will score if he wants to. He might not. Oh, and the troll. Well behaved there. Where's the yoga? Oh, the yoga's over there. Oh, I love playoff games. Yeah. 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 Use your private jet, Anania. That always helps. You lawyers must be on loads of money. See, to me, I don't like that. Why you wasted your strength 4 piece here? Why? Why isn't he over here trying to force him to score? That, to me, tells me that you're quite happy. Not a problem, Nania. That, to me, tells me you're quite happy to go into overtime. But then again, I suppose you've got this guy here. But don't forget, Griff's strength 4. Question is, dare he put a block in? Because, dub skulls do happen. He's like, no fucks given. Have a bit of that. Oh, God. And that's the sure feet coming in action. Oh, my word. So he's going to go there. Well, I don't know why he's put him there. I would have put him there, to be fair. I suppose it doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, Griff legend, that's it. Griff's getting a lot of love. Yeah. You thought you were gonna beat Griff? Come on, bro. Run at me, bro. The only bad thing about Griff is he can't have him for other teams. That's the bad thing about it. I'd take him in any of my teams. Can you imagine Griff on a halfling team? That'd be so much fun. Hey Griff, wanna come play some flings? Fuck off. I ain't that good. We're slinging Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Yeah, go on then. I'll sign. But this is a big mistake. There's no way this guy should have been there. He should have been right over here. Regen. Regen fucking never works for me. If there's anything I'd give Griff, it would be show hands. Because it's Griff. Can you think? Someone stripping the ball? Griff? That should never happen. But yeah, I mean, I remember when Cass said I'm going to go humans this season, because obviously, he'd said to everybody he plays humans really well, and he, on the round second said, yeah, he just playing well, and I was really excited for him to play humans. Obviously, he gave them a great name. Yeah, but pro, pro, really wouldn't help much because he's got dodge built in and sure feet built in. And I did say to him, I said, "Oh yeah, it'd be great if you get Griff," because obviously, we still playfully rib him over my Bretonnians with Griff beating his Dark Elves. We always have a laugh about that and say that bloody Griff. And now obviously he's got Griff, and they're like, "Hey man, that Griff, what a guy!" But he's played this half really, really well. I mean, yeah, we can say Dandy could have played a lot better, but Cass has done extremely well to get himself in the position he is. I think Dandy could have put a lot more pressure on. Yeah, you could, Hunter. Yeah, you could. You could. Yeah. Well, that means he's going to score. Has to score now. And we're going to get to see Griff point with his finger, looking cool again. Go Griff. In Griff, look at him, isn't he? A lovely guy. Yes, look at him. What a beautiful guy. There he goes. That's for you, Cass. You could have got a wizard, you could have got babes, you could have got a Brab, but no, you trusted in me. And he delivered. Griff, Postman, Oberwald. He always delivers. That's why he's nicknamed the Postman. And he gets that guy back. And the good thing is, as well, these three guys, they're okay. Now I'm praying for a change of weather here. And again, Griff. What a star player Griff is. Look at him. So, Griff's like, he needs to be ready for extra time. So what did he do? He goes and has a rest on 10, 15, 16. So he's back for overtime. Veteran move. He's obviously trusting in the humans to be able to hold out for 2 turns. And to quite frankly, he should do. It is good news for Cass, yes, if he can hold. And this is good play from Cass. He doesn't want these guys getting tagged. Yeah, and that's the great thing, isn't it, Arzo? And all the trolls out, and his ball carries out. So, knockouts didn't come back out there. So, And there's only 8 players on the Oaks team. So all of a sudden, Cass is like, yeah, man. And this is why Blood Bowl's so great, isn't it? And this is why I love the playoffs. Cass got off to a good start. Dandy fought back. Dandy going to a dominant position. Swelton Heat hurt Cass. Then the blitz. Then the removal. He had to use his Apo to stop the KO. And it looked like, really, Dandy really should win. Cass kept his cool. Did what he needed to do. And has tied the game. This is why I love the playoffs. Because you got good coaches, very similar ability most of the time, and you get good close games. And the problem with Orcs is they're not very quick. And if you go down one side, I tell you what, defense splits right now. There's a lot of leeway here. He's only got 1 turn, but defense blitz would maybe get him in a position. Who knows? Yeah, well, he's put him there now. Oh well. But yeah, looking good. Plenty at stake. And again, why would you put this guy here? If you're going to put this guy here to hit him, then surely you want to put a guard piece there, so then you get 2 down on him. Or you're going to waste by putting one of these guards there instead. Oh. Right, here we go then. The Orcs don't want a defense blitz here. Kick as well, nice. Oh, perfect defense, that'll help. That helps. I think you know what? I'd probably move these 3 guys, but you know what? I'd probably keep them there. I don't know about you guys, would you keep them there? Yeah. Oh, I need to know. Okay. Yeah, I don't agree with that. Oh, he's gone back to his normal thing. Yep, gets the guard there. That's well played. That's better. That's a lot better. Because he can clear this, but it's going to take so many people to clear it. Oh. That doesn't help. He decides he doesn't want to clear his orc out of it. I'm guessing if he's doing that, he's going to GFR to there. Oh, well, okay. Not that I really need any because that guy's there, but why didn't follow up for a bit surprising. Right, so he's got plenty of options he can do here. Oh, he's dead, Jim. And Death by Star. Knocked out, came back. Knocked out, came back. So the Orcs thought, fuck this shit. Dead. He ain't coming back from that. And was that the guy who needed a level up? It wasn't, but an MVP will give him a level up. See, the problem with that is what he could have done earlier. He could have actually used this guy before this guy, and he could have pushed. Unless he's got stand firm, but he doesn't. He could have pushed him away, and then he could have got probably another 2 players to go here. So then he had 3 there, and then he could have put him there. So then they'd have had to split the defense. I mean, it's still gonna, but it's just not as effective now. Be interesting to see as well is if will he use a reroll if he has a chance to score. You know, maybe for the throw or for the catch. How bad does he want to win this in? I think if me personally, if I think I've got a good chance of winning in normal time, I'd probably use a reroll. Because you know he's going to be getting Griff back. Veteran move on Griff. Scores the TD as laid down. Life of a star player. Yeah, I think it's very unlikely. You probably don't, but you think things. Oh, what if it's a 4+ to win the game? Then I'm definitely. Oh, I'll be. Do you know, I'd probably re-roll it if that was what I needed to do to win the game. Because although I know I'm not out of this game as the York player, you sort of feel that he's starting to struggle a bit, and Cass's team's starting to get the upper hand. Now, if you can remove this piece, oh, that's a pile on every day of the week, even on a Thursday. Here we go. Oh, no. Yeah, too right he is. Well, you see, he can't score, so this cat can go anywhere he wants. You could even put him somewhere there if he really wants to. Or there. Oh, look at that here. Right on the square I said. See, I do know things sometimes. Not often. Yeah. This, you can't score, surely. I think it's just about Trisha now, isn't it? Could he blitz out with this guy and try a hit a long bomb? Yeah, blitz this guy on a red die and then... I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's got one square wiggle room. I don't know. I'd probably just bop this guy. Okay, game. Yeah. Oh, and he gets it as well. Yeah, that's well played from Dandy. He's going to blitz out now. I think he's going to go this way though, isn't he? By the looks of it. Gets it. Uh-oh. He's got the built-in dodge as well. Oh, GFR works. Look at that 6 and a 5. Surely he ain't gonna. Is he really gonna? Oh man. What's this? A 6 plus? 5 plus? What is it, guys? Come on, tell me. It's gonna be like a 5 or a 6, surely. Well, I don't re-roll the pass, but I'd definitely re-roll the catch. Oh god, this would be sickening if you get knocked out by this. I mean, he has got agility for all this. He's probably debating whether to yeah, that was a good go for it because he only rolled a 2. That was only 3. Oh no, this is now getting squeaky bum time. Nobody won. It's a 4 plus. Oh, he's gone for it. Oh, he went for it. And Cass dodges a bullet. Oh man. Oh. God, that was close for Cass. Dandy almost won it. Well, he's got his 2 players back, so that helps him. And obviously they come back. Cass getting lucky, says Duran. I'm glad he didn't say that on his stream. That's probably the first bit of luck he's had. And the humans, I do believe, have won the toss. Oh, his Ogre's out. Who else is out? His Killer's out. And Optimus Bane's out. So 3 of his good pieces are gone. And they've lost no one again. But, ladies and gentlemen, he does have Drift Overwall still. Oh, man. Well, the Orcs haven't got the ball, but if they can actually put up a decent defense, they're in this game. I think they got a bit excited in the second half with that blitz and lost the shape a bit. And I've done that plenty of times, so I'm not criticising, but someone like an Arzuin would have probably shown composure and just stayed put. And I think that's what Dandy's got to have to do is, keep his defence solid, because he's got the strength, he's got the guard, he's got the mighty blow and the power. He's just got to stop Griff. That's all he's got to do. That's how I look at it, Arzuin. Yeah, Cass is the ball, but Dandy is the advantage. Yeah, spot on. I totally agree with that. I think if the Yorks had the ball now, it's game over. Yeah. And that's what he was going to play, wasn't it? He was going to go for that. Not the reroll advantage. Well, not at the moment. But if there is a cheerleader or there is a coach thing, the worst Andy can do is get a draw. So he'll always get a reroll. And obviously, whether he's swallowing heat. Do they re-roll the weather in overtime? Because if they do, that's freaky. Because I know they re-roll the fan factor, don't they? What again? Obviously, 82 have. So he's going to go down this way. The kick's going to be the huge. I never do, Duran. I don't know why. Yeah. See, the difference is I'm a defence man. I'm not an offensive man. I'm a defence man. So I always like to look at it, at least one half where I get to see how the defence play. There's the extra roll. That's a very great start for. Here comes Griff. Chris. Wow. I was just about to say, what a ballsy move to use Griff. First up, and wow. He was on the Griff train, wasn't he? And the Griff train has just been derailed. Wow. Will that cost him the game? I think it has. I think that's it. I think that's game over. As much as I love Griff and as much as I trust him, yeah, Griff is a twat. That was I know it's dub skulls, but that's a risky thing. Yeah, I think it's game over now. But that sums up the game, though, doesn't it? It sums up the game. Nothing has gone right at all. He did so well to score. And obviously, Griff did brilliant to get the TD. He played everything well in that second half to do what he could. So lucky with the one die effort in the first half. And he wins the toss. Again, he gets screwed on swallowing heat. But he's got a good chance. The kick's a good one for the Orcs, although the defence isn't very good. The only thing I wouldn't have done would have blitzed with Griff. But again, the only thing what stops you is double skulls, But I think the only reason I won't do that is because I'm a very negative person. I always think the worst. Yeah, your mate Durham was like, "Is Cass being lucky again?" I said, "Thank fucking him said that in his bloody stream." Uh, yeah, it's a trap. There's a meme there somewhere. Now, I mean, obviously, everyone was saying how good. Yeah, everyone was saying how good you played, Cass. Yeah, don't get triggered. You have every right to be triggered though. This has been a frustrating game for you. A really frustrating game. Oh, he didn't pick the ball up. There's a chance. He's got to re-roll that. Oh, I mean, that was just ridiculous. He hasn't protected this at all. If he, I know, I'm nitpicking here, but if he'd have not picked that up and he'd come here or something, right next to the Jilly 4Ps, he'd have gone, boom, thanks very much, boom, 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 and away we go. Hover here, fuck you, I've won. Because I've got nobody here to protect this thing. Fuck. And well, there, that's it. GG. Yeah. It's unfortunate. I mean, he's showboating. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've got nothing against showboating, but when you've been lucky like you have, I think the last thing you want to be doing is showboating. You, I mean, if you watch the stream, you can make your own mind of Cass, but I thought you played it very well for what you was given. Swallowing Heat screwed you over twice. The Blitz screwed you over, and then Griffed up Skulls. I mean, I mean, looking at what you did in your game, there's not really much I would have done differently. Yeah, yeah. No, I think I've just said all that. Yeah. Um, the only thing I wouldn't have done, and again, I would have never would have blitzed with Griff straight off. And why I was surprised with that was because I thought he was going to give it to Griff. I thought he was going to give it to Griff, so that's why. But again, double skull. I mean, fucking hell, how unlucky can you get? But don't you think, after such a bad game, that surely he's going to give me something? Yeah, yeah, I can do, mate. I can. I'll wait till the game's over, though. I know it's over, but I'll just wait until it's officially over. But, I mean, like I say, you've done well. You was the underdog in this game. I know we all like to play the underdog, but you was definitely the underdog with this game. Your ogre didn't do very much in the first half either. Let's be honest. Um, yeah, nothing he could do. All he has to do is score. Yep, and that's what he's going to do. And he just runs it in. And that is that. The Orcs of Dandy. 82 go through in overtime. 2-1. Griff went from hero to zero. Alright, so I'm just going to invite Cass up. Just bear with me 1 second. And even the dead play got them out there. What am I? Have I not created a party yet? Wow, that tells you how much fucking. I just bear with guys. I'm creating a party. Didn't even know. I thought I was in one. Right, just bear with me while I try and find him. There we go. So 12 arm breaks to 10. Just a 24 block. So that sort of shows you how much he was against it. 66 against 24. That is horrific. Six dodges. Never failed a dodge. Always good when you're orcs. You don't fail dodges. How many dodges did? Look at that. 11 success, 10 failure. Twenty-nine skulls. Plays 11 skulls there. But yeah, I'm just going to see if we've got Cass coming on, because I have invited him, so hopefully. Yeah, here he is. Can you hear me, buddy? Due to nat type. What? That's never good. Just bear with me. Do you know what? You know when it's right, okay. Try once more. You know when things are going wrong for you, don't you? When you can't even get in the party chat because it's fucking about. I don't know why all of a sudden it's gone like this. Try again. Invite him again. See if that works. I mean, I don't know about you guys. I mean, what do you think of the game? I thought not much went right for him. Hopefully it'll work this time. If it doesn't, then I don't know what I can do. If you're in stream, Cass, it came up with nat error, can't speak to you, basically. That's what we're saying. So I've sent you another invite. Yeah. That's him, mate. When it rains, it pours. I've just sent you another invite. See if it works this time. If it doesn't, there's nothing I can do. It just sums up the game for you, really, doesn't it? You can't even get a freaking party going. The fucking nuffled us on the party chat as well. I don't know why. It's never been a problem before. Yeah, but he said nat type. Is it not letting you invite your ticket now? Because I did send another one. Does that work? No. I don't know then. I'm afraid. Yeah, I don't know how I changed that. It's never been a problem unless the systems. It could be because I started streaming maybe, and I don't know. I don't even know how I do that. I'm afraid. Privacy, private. No, I don't know, Cass. I'm afraid. I don't know what's gone on. Options. No. Oh well. I'm sorry, mate. I'll have to. Well, you know how to for me to do it. If you want to check your settings for party chat on stream. Oh, right, you want to do it that way? Duran, check your settings for party chat on stream. So I'm going to my Twitch chat now, am I? Yeah, alright, Cass, you send me an invite. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, you send me an invite. See what happens. What's up? We've just seen a playoff game. That's what's up. Dandy doing alright. Twos. Orcs have just been Calcium Casses. Humans. With a nice big dollop of help from Nuffle himself. I can see the papers tomorrow. Griffo World bought by Goblin Gambling. Shocker. Right then, so I'll just so we'll try it this way, see if this helps. I received an invitation. Please work. Yeah. I don't mind joining. Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah.
Party chat, I reckon.
All what's happened is I came back on and he said there's a settings update and that's all what's been touched. But usually when I stream, I have a patch chat already open and I didn't, so I put patch chat on now. I don't know. I have no idea.
Anyway, whatever.
Anyway, forget that. It's not important. I mean, when you start in that game, you basically got fucked over. But again,
there's a shock. Do you know what? It's been a weird couple of weeks for me. Because we follow each other's games quite closely.
Yeah.
And you know I'm not making this shit up when I say that I've largely been fucked on for, I've had the odd good game here or there, but I've largely been fucked on for days and days, if not weeks now. But that being said, I'm really happy with the way I played that game. I don't think I could have done anything more. The only maybe mistake I made was blitzing with Griff, but do you know what? If it had come off, I could have caged deep in his own half, and he wouldn't have got me. It was a game-winning move, and to roll a 1 in 36 there is just shit. But I felt under pressure from turn 1. I had a really good start, a couple of removals, but other than that, the dice didn't go my way. The blitz was horrendous. It wasn't horrendous, but it just really made the whole half difficult for me. And the fact that he left me an opening towards the end of the second half where Griff could basically get away. He mispositioned his diving tackle, and God knows why he left his strength 4 the wrong side of the pitch. But do you know what? Dandy's a good player, and I hope he goes on and does well. The beef that we had, to be fair, he's been quite nice to me over the last day or so and quite accommodating. Yeah, do you know what? I can't be dealing with the bollocks anymore. So what I'm trying to do, especially over the last couple of days, I'm just trying to enjoy the game. And I did actually enjoy that game. I will ask Durran to be a little bit respectful, because the only reason he's in the playoffs right now is because of me. Yeah. So coming on here and saying, "Oh, is Calcium being lucky?" It's a bit of a kick in the balls, isn't it? Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't change what I did, because there are more important things than doing well in the playoffs. I like to think that my integrity is intact. I said from early doors I was going to take the humans, and I adhered to that. The only reason I ran dwarfs late in the season was to give myself a plan B in case my humans didn't qualify. But I'm really pleased with the way I played there. I get a lot of stick from a lot of people calling me one-trick ponies and a one-trick pony and what have you. But do you know what? I actually think I probably play humans better than any other race, actually. And it's a shame that they weren't a little bit more developed. Maybe I should have been a bit more aggressive with them in the season. But do you know what, mate? I think this is the first time I've lost in a playoff and I've come on to a chat with you and I haven't been spitting fire and brimstone. So.
Well, I mean, I'll take you I'll take you from, say, turn 1. You got the 2 removals early. I'm thinking, Orcs under pressure. They might have to score early. You got the numbers. Then he obviously got a few removals, and the problem he was all sort of like stuck in the middle. And obviously he's got strength 4. He's got guard. Your ogres, as good as my ogres, don't do fuck all. So with him being bonehead for, I think it was 2-3 turns in about 5 turns, it was really massive because he had guard and he was strength 5. So that really put you on the back foot. He then somehow left you an opening, even though he was in such a dominant position. And we was thinking, does he hold back or does he go for the one die? And in the end, he went for the one die, and unfortunately didn't get him down. But was unlucky. And then
It was a,
obviously
do you know what? It was, yeah, it was a really difficult decision,
decision,
Bernie,
yeah,
because he left me that hole. I had to get a one dice to make the hole, but
yeah,
then I made the hole, and I thought to myself, if I sit back, because I had a guard piece missing this game anyway, so I was really underguarded,
yeah,
under strength, under armored. I'm in deep shit anyway, and I thought to myself, if I don't take this gap right now,
yeah,
what other gap is there going to be? He's just going to
mm,
consolidate his position. And do you know what, Bernie? On another day, I'd have rolled a 5 or 6. I would have
yeah,
stripped him with the ball, and he'd have been in big trouble.
yeah.
It just, I
It just
actually,
wasn't your day, was
and
it?
no, do you know what? I always call games as I see it, and I think I played better than Dandy there.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, the result didn't go my way. So yeah, do you know what? It's a bit of loser syndrome when someone says, "Well, I played better than you anyway," and I'm trying not to be that guy,
yeah.
but I'm really happy with the way I played.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
sometimes that's that. I mean, like I said, to be 1-0 down at half time, and then the defense splits. And the thing is, like, I think it was Anania said, "Oh, at least it's not elves," and I was like, "Yeah." And the kick was good, so it was safe. But the problem, what I was trying to say to people was, what that defense blitz does, it gets all that strength for orcs tying up all your humans who
yeah,
and that's what basically was worse. It wasn't that he could get the ball; it was that he could make you make more dodges, bend rerolls, and all that sort of stuff.
mm.
And to get from where you was, and obviously with Sweltering Heat screwing you over as well with 3 of your players out, to actually
Well, I
score.
think it was about 8 over the course of the game. There were two occasions where I lost
Yeah,
3 players to
and
sweltering heat.
yeah, and he lost none in them 2 threes as
Yeah,
well. I think what made it even
I you
worse.
know when I won the toss in the overtime, I'm thinking, here we go. And I actually thought to myself, please do not screw me over sweltering heat. If my killer had been on the pitch, I'd have blitzed with him all
Yeah,
day
yeah,
for obvious reasons.
yeah,
And and I may have got away with rolling snakes. I sort of don't think I would have. It was just one of them, wasn't it? It was but yeah, I can take a lot. Do you know what, Bernie? After the last couple of weeks I've had with Blood Bowl, and it's been an absolute grind,
yeah,
to be perfectly honest, to the point where, and I've messaged you saying I've
yeah,
had a fucking enough, and
yeah,
um, I can take a lot from that game. Because I messaged you a day or two ago saying I don't know if I can actually play this game anymore very
yeah,
well.
yeah.
I was really having a confidence crisis.
He
So
was.
um, I, I can take a lot from that. Obviously, coming into the cross-platform cup as well,
Hmm.
yeah, I sort of lost, but I feel like I won. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does because, like, we was obviously saying on stream and everything, and I did mention the thing about the one trick pony and all that, and I was saying, I was happy that you played humans, and we had to laugh about Griff, and then we were saying, look what he's doing with these. This is really well played. And one of them said, yeah, he's using the extra movement really, really well. So people were really impressed.
Mm.
No disrespect to you, but Dandy played that second half awful defense wise. He went way one side, and you as a good coach was like, yeah, cheers, mate. I'm going to go the other way.
Oh, he did, yeah, yeah. He left me, more holes than a Swiss cheese factory, frankly. Uh, yeah. Ironically, the first half he positioned really well, and over time, well, I ballsed it up
Yeah,
on the first roll of the dice, but yeah, the second half he should have locked me down, shouldn't he?
yeah,
With the blitz especially, there is no way I should have been anywhere near scoring Griff or not.
yeah,
I would like to say, Bernie, I took Griff because of you, and I'm not blaming you for a second. Do you know what? I sort of went into this game with no expectations really. I
yeah,
knew I was in big trouble.
yeah,
400 or 300 TV down.
yeah,
I was amazed he didn't take any inducements. I was certain he was going to wizard me.
mm,
Um, as it is, it's paid off. He
yeah.
goes into the next round with a nice pot of cash. But I did think about the wizard and possibly a bribe to complement my DP, and then I thought, no, do you know what? Fuck it. I want Griff. I just want Griff.
To be fair, though, I think if you had the wizard, you'd have probably lost in normal time because Griff was one of the reasons you actually, because he was strength 4, he used sure feet reroll,
Yeah,
he used the dodge reroll, and obviously he's agility 4. After such a bad first half, and then second half
yeah,
defense
yeah.
blitz, 3 players
Oh,
out,
mate, I can't
the
tell you how
wizard.
much my ass was twitching when I rolled that extra GFI after
Yeah,
using sure feet. I had to do it though. I had to do it.
You had to,
That
I
got
know.
me out of range of being
I
sacked.
know.
Yeah, my ass was twitching there. But
Pe-
yeah, do you know what?
yeah.
Um, I actually, in a weird way, I really enjoyed that. That's probably one of the most enjoyable playoff games I've played,
Yeah, I
winning
mean,
or losing.
yeah, because you played well. That's the thing, you played well, and you look back and think, well, what could have changed? And sadly, probably the only thing you could have done different was regriff in the blitz. But again, a 1 in
Yeah,
36. That was your. But
yeah.
then again, it happens, isn't it?
I think what happens when you become an experienced blood bowler, whether you're good or not so good, you sort of develop this sense of entitlement, and you forget that
Yeah,
this is a dice game that
yeah,
is gonna screw you at some point, and it's certainly something I've lost. We message each other all the time, don't we,
yeah,
with our woes, saying,
absolutely.
"Oh, fuck no, I've rolled skulls and I've done this and I've done that," and there's nothing wrong with that, but you've got to remember that ultimately this is a dice game, and
Yeah,
if you roll ones or twos, you're in trouble. Regardless of what you play, whether it's elves or bash, or anything in between. So I'm trying to be a little bit more mindful of that, and
yeah.
I think as a result, I genuinely enjoyed this game.
It was a
It would have
very
been
good
nice
game
to
to
go,
watch. It
yeah,
was a
it would have been
really good
nice to
game to
go
watch.
further, of
Yeah.
course, but do you know what? I'm certain that my time will come. I am going to win the Champions Ladder this year.
I've won it,
So
so
there
you
we
can
go.
definitely. if some scrub like me can fucking fluke one, I'm sure someone like you can definitely win one. So you just got to play dwarfs, mate.
Well, my time will come, Bernie. Not today, but my time will come.
Well, that's it.
And anyway, on that note,
Yep.
I've interrupted my wife's television
Uh oh.
programming, so
Okay,
thank
okay.
you very much for streaming,
Not a
Bernie. It's
problem.
much
My pleasure.
appreciated as ever. Congratulations to Dandy. I know he's got a tough few games. He's going to bump horns with Durham's team if he gets through.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I'll be back on streaming duty now. So
Brilliant.
hopefully we can hook up, Bernie, and
You-
stream a game. Co-host together.
Yeah, that'd be fun. That's always fun.
Cool.
But
All right then, mate. Well, thank you very much for inviting me on this
not a
stream,
problem.
mate. And
Take care, buddy.
cheers for doing it.
No, it's
Thanks,
well
mate.
played,
Bye.
buddy. See you later. So there we go. That is us done then. That was Calcium Cass. Obviously the Benny's Beautiful Bastards coach, who unfortunately went down 2-1. He played really well. But just at the end of the day, Griff. Oh, Griff. He became the hero to the villain. That bloody character will always, always curse. Poor old Cass. But there you go. Thanks for joining. And stay tuned because we'll have other games to be streamed. So obviously myself, Calcium Cass, Shagraph, Teddy Tom. We'll try and get as many games as we can for you. If you haven't pressed the follow button, please do. If you miss my games, go onto my YouTube channel. They'll all be exported on there, and you can watch them in their full match. So there you go. Anyway, thanks a lot, guys. Take care. See you later. Bye bye.